Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of this Factorio playthrough. I'm Paint Eagle, and let's get started. Alright, so last time we set up these nice set of arrays. Oh, and there we go, there's another research. We set up all these arrays so that we could bring iron and copper out into the world. And now, I want to set up a way to take that iron and copper and turn it into some science. So for the first bit here, I'm just going to make an area to make red science, and then we can move on from there. So step 1 for red science is where all the parts are coming in. So for red science, we need iron and we need copper. So I think I'm going to bring in iron here, set up this right here to make gears, and then I can bring in, I can bring in copper next to it. Let's make another one of these. Bring in copper right here, and we can use copper to make the actual science packs. There we go. Move this out there. This will be making gears. This will be making science packs. This needs gears and copper. This just needs iron. Now you can see in the science pack we need 2 iron and 1 copper, and this takes 5.5 seconds. These, let's see, takes half a second. So I can make 6. When I make one assembler making iron gear wheels can fuel 6 of these making red science. So right now I'm not going to pull that off, but that will be something in the future. But to reach the copper over here, I'm going to need these long-handed extender arms. So let's move this up here, and you do not need to be any farther than that. Let's make one of you. Alright, for a while you're going to be there. I'm going to take extender arm, and there we go. Get rid of that with a middle click. You're already there. Okay, so you can be going in there, and extender arm. You know what? If I'm only doing 1, Yep, if I'm doing 1, then I want another. I should have thought this out a little bit better, but I want another one of these. And you will be coming like that. You'll be putting them on there. You're going to be taking them off there. And one more to pull them off from close by. Alright, so that'll pull them off there. So copper on the outside, iron on the inside. So let's pull our ghost iron over. And actually, I'm going to pull this one as the close one, coming all the way across. And the wrong way, of course. Alright, now iron coming all the way across, and I need more iron. Well, that's alright. We've got more iron coming, and that's what we're out of to make more of these belts. Alright, that coming off there. And normally I think the way I'd do it is I would bring a splitter. But I don't have any splitters right now, and I don't have the stuff to make them. So this will work. Let's drag the copper over as far as we can. There we go. And that's as far as we can. Okay, time to grab more iron to make more belts. And I like to right click them because while it makes the same amount in the end, it gives me little bits at a time. So there we go. There, but now I still have more again. Alright, and this is going on the 1, 2, 3. This is going on the inside. It's going to go here. So we'll turn it off. And then I want to take an underground and come all the way across to there. Which, surprise, is why I make these 4 wide, because that's how far an underground can stretch. Alright, time to give these some juice. And I'm just going to stretch across here, where this will end up going. Make a bunch more of these. That way, when these do end up getting put in place, we can just keep power going to everything and not have to worry about placing things afterwards. go. Looks like... Oh, gotta bring power down, of course. So here we go. And there. That should get those up top running. Oh, looks like this guy out here is out of range. That's alright. Stick one there. Alright. I need one more of these, so I need some more iron. Alright, we've got one being made. Oh, no, I don't need one more of these. There we go. This is going. Now, where do all these go? Well, I'm going to take them off with another inserter. And I'm going to bring these back this way. And this is kind of an empty row. I want to keep this row as clean as possible so I can move things in and out. So here, I'll turn it off. See this, I guess right here, I want to keep clean. So I guess I can go one more. There we go. Bring it out and across, and this will end up going to my labs. So I'm going to do a temporary lab setup for now, but I will do more in the future. I'll expand this lab setup in the future so it works a little bit better. But now I can use all these labs and all these inserters to do other things. Let's make one of these to replace this thing so I can do an electronic version of it. Go right here. Go and give it some juice. So now we'll just keep building up stone until that's full. And here I can take, so that's 4, 5. I remember these will do 6, so we can make another one for the future. So that comes out to there. This will come out one farther. And we can pump this in. There we go. And then get red guys to come out. So 4 reds. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they need power. Boom. Boom. Everything's got power. Now for this, control, let's see. It's shift right click. Yes, shift right click copies it, and then shift click pastes. There we go. So now they're all pasted. And we can make 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these to pull out from here. And then for this, skip 1, 2, see there, skip 1. No, that's not in the right place. There, skip 1, 3. All right. There we go for that. Taking them off there. Need 2 more. And then the power to hook all of this up. There we go. I'm going to need 1 more to pull it directly off of this thing. Let's grab these. And then 1 more. Oh, I'm out of ingredients. So I'm out of copper plates. And now, put there, and more power. It's always a thing. So what makes Factorio such a fun game is it's always a balance of what am I missing the most. So right now, I'm missing science the most. I need a lot more science. Later on down the line, it will be iron. I'll need to ramp up iron production. Right now, I'm keeping up with both iron and copper, but that'll change in the future. One big way that's going to change right now, actually, is I need to make... we've got oil up here. There we go, crude oil, some stone. We can't really see down here. We might want to put another one of these things. Here we go. This thing down there. We need more iron for it. So let's just grab all this iron off. All right, another radar. We'll stick a radar down there. And actually, while I'm doing that, I'm going to clean up this. You see every other one kind of has this extra bit. That's what happens when you don't, when you're not too careful about your blueprints. Place down a few too many of the wrong thing. There we go. See, so now this one probably could go there. That looks right. Let's just ghost it in. There we go. So, and that's what happens if you're not careful with your blueprints and you let them be a bit of a mess. All right, clean up all the trees that are in the way of these. But I am going to need to make a whole system that makes electronic circuits, and I don't really want to pull that off of the belt because that belt is really going to be dedicated to other things. Let's clean up even ones that don't necessarily need to go, but they're kind of in the way. Yeah, so that belt's dedicated to some other things, so I'm going to try to not pull off the belt if I can. Which means that I need to make circuits, probably make them out here. So let's make a couple more, one more for now. And it will be both copper and iron. And I believe the logistics, which one was it? It'll be one that's already completed, I hope. Let's see. Oh, these fast inserters. So that purple one is filter inserter. So that'll let me filter things off as I pull things off of here. So I can do that. Some power to it. Get some more power going so I can get more power to it. Bring this out this way. And then I can put an underground here. Let's get a little extra room. And come out. Alright. Now make a couple, let's make a couple more furnaces. Alright, let that go for both of that. And what am I missing here? Missing more iron. Okay, well, we'll have furnaces on this side pull iron, so one space there. And this side pull copper. There we go. And for now, I will have to just fill these by hand, but these should be alright to fill by hand. I just need to make this thing. So I need 12 iron per inserter. I just need to get a bunch of iron for this. That should be enough. 4 of those, and then 4 of those. I need a lot of iron. Yeah, 22 more iron for each assembly machine, and I want 5 assembly machines for this. At least for this first setup. Let's see how this is going to go. So purple filter inserters. So purple, purple. You're going to be filtered. So I can set the filter to iron. And you'll be filtered to iron and set on whitelist mode. So there we go. This making some more, and this can be filtered to copper and copper. Perfect. I need to get some power to these. See if I can get them to connect all the way. There we go. Now these are pretty fast. Yeah, much faster than the other ones. But we're gonna... Let's see. I think I'm going to want to do this about 3 times over. Maybe 4 times over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not saying that'll be enough. Oh. Nope. Don't want any of that. Don't remember how to get rid of these. That. Paste, copy. Alright, well. Oh, I guess I just picked something else up. Okay. And then Q. Q is how you set things down. Okay. Well, this will let me do all the way out to here. And once I get everything out, then I'll know how I want to go put everything together. Just come out to here. And this is just going to be a very basic setup. Definitely not long-term, mostly because this wouldn't survive long-term. There's not nearly enough stuff here to get this going long-term. We're going to need a lot of these green circuits. So, alright. So we will start with the copper circuits. I'll get rid of that thing. Alright. Bring copper circuits down. Let's see. We want. How do I want this to come out? I think I need 3. We'll bring steel up. So I need 3 copper. So 1, 2, 3 copper, and then in between these go 2 that are going to get steel. Alright, so these 3 copper come out to there, get you some electricity. Yes. Okay. Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inserters. Let's just start with 1, I guess. Let's get some power coming across to these 2 to let us take things out. Alright. Let everything come out. I'll gather up what we've got. Alright, how's this going? 1, 2, 3. So let's show how this is going to go. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3 into there. You are going to make copper wire, right click, 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 copper wire, and then you're going to make circuits. There we go. And you're going to come out of there into there. Alright, so this just takes copper plates, and this takes copper plates, or copper wire, and iron plates. I need a lot more iron for this. See if this is enough to get us going a bit. But for you, we want iron to come in here, and then the circuits to come out there. So for these, we need 2 in and 2 of these going out. So I'm just going to come all the way over here and collect from here because there's a lot more over here. There we go. That'll let these all get back to work. So 2 coming in, 2 going out. I think I need 2 more for in between. Get power to come across here. Alright. Oh, and this is all piling up on this side. That's why it's not moving. Alright. We'll make a splitter, and we'll do a splitter combiner. So this isn't usually the best method for balancing out a belt, but it'll get things done. I'll move it out to there, get things moving a little bit faster. Alright. So let's boom, boom, boom. Alright. Now we need coming in, we need iron, iron, and going out, chips, chips, And can we power them all? Alright, we can there. When we get better power poles, we can power farther. But for right now, it's about all we can do. Ooh, can I... I'm out of iron to make undergrounds. Okay. We'll need an underground here. Alright, that'll bring iron plates in. And that'll help bring iron plates in. Then another 2 of these, and we can balance these out. Because these are all going to be one item, it's alright to just balance it that other way. So this we can balance here, like that. And as these pull off, it'll balance through. And this, we'll just balance it here, and we'll replace that power pole in a second. Actually, no, we need to balance it the other direction. So there. And then like that. So it's all balanced again. Put that back. And now we have... we've got copper coming through, and we've got green circuits coming out. Wonderful. Alright. So now all we need to do is to finish the rest of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, looks like we can make them all. We just need to make enough filter inserters for the rest. Alright. Good. Here we go. And I'm just going to put half stacks into each of these. Again, this isn't permanent, but this should last... I bet I can put the other half into all of them. This should last a little while. Yeah, just barely, but I can get the rest of them in. Alright, so this has made some green circuits. So now for green circuits, I'm going to make another belt to bring it up, and I'm going to put that on its own lane. Because I'm going to want 4 lanes of green circuits. So let's make some belts. Come up, we go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be its lanes of green circuits. So we'll bring this back. Again, it's a ghost. Bring this up with a little bit of room. One tree was in the way. And that's all the belts we had again. I want another splitter. All right. And the way that this is going to go with this splitter is I'm going to come across to here, and as I turn, put the splitter in. That's not right. After I turn. I'm trying to remember the... no, that's not right either. Let's see. Oops. Balance. I believe it's split turn. So split. Like that. That still doesn't seem right. What was this? No. Oh. Like that. There we go. That's how it goes. That was way harder than it should have been. All right. Well, now I've got a bunch of those. A bunch of green circuits. So weapon shooting speed, then we're making projectile damage, and then we will move on to green science, which is going to take these things, which is why I'm making them now, so that when it comes down to it, we'll have it. For some more automation, we need more iron. And hopefully this extra iron will give us some extra, there's plenty of extra stuff to make more. You know, I'm just going to put one here and one here. Yeah, let these combine like that. I need more iron for this. I bet this doesn't have enough copper to be going. Yep, we're out of copper here. So we just need to load this belt up with iron and copper. So I can do that here. Just dump it all down. Get that copper going. Then get some more belts going. Yep, we finished that science, so we're on to physical projectile damage. And then we'll do logistics and then automation 2. So after that, what do I want? I think advanced material processing would be good. What is this? Belt immunity equipment. That's a new item. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, let's do advanced material processing. Let's grab that. Circuit network. I like circuit networks. Engine. And electricity. Yeah. That will be our system there. Get this going. Alright. Get that dumped. Get that somewhat balanced. This, again, isn't the best balancer. This right here actually is a really good balancer. It evenly distributes on both sides. But this, yeah, we're backing up. Alright. So we're going to fill this up, but only these are going to be running because we need a whole lot more arms, both filter inserters and regular inserters. And this is going to need to be expanded as well. So again, we're doing a really good job here, but only for now, when we're in a very low stage. Let's see how many we need. We need 6, 12 of these. So 5, 10, 12, and then 10, 12. There we go. And I don't know what that'll put us out of, but it'll put us out of some resource, I'm sure. Let's get this all loaded up. Let's load it up back here. That way we know that it's going to be getting to the right places. As this all builds, we're dumping down all the ore we've gathered up. And eventually there are ways to get this out of the system automatically. But for now, this is just the method that I've got, is dump it all on the rails or on the belts. Alright, that's pretty filled for now. See what I've got as far as these things. And then we have one more being made. But this is making some nice iron-ish. It's making 2 at a time down here, but this is cooking up the iron, so that's good. Alright, we've got our last one in there. And one thing that's nice about putting the blueprints down is it does keep the direction of things, and it keeps the... let's put you there. Keeps the direction, and it keeps the filters that are set up. There we go. That looks nice. There we go. Now this is going at full speed. We're not filling these up with anything, but for now this works. As we load up this belt here with what we need for green circuits. Because the next thing we're going to want to make is the logistics, or the green research, which is called Logistics Science Pack. Yep. So let us make this, and this takes 1 transport belt and 1 inserter. So let's take a look at what it will take to make each of those. So we'll need at least 3. So for a logistics pack, an inserter, and the green science pack. Bring this over. Not that it's nearly enough, but we can come back and make more. Alright. So just like red science is coming off to here, or yeah, the red science is coming off to there, I'm going to try to get green science to be put on the other side. So this is where I want to make green science. I'm going to have to make green science over here. Just give it a little bit of a gap so I have plenty of room to grow and expand. So put this here. Alright. So we're going to want to make, we go look at this. It's going to take an iron gear wheel, an electronic circuit, and an iron plate. So maybe I start with this instead. Oh, that takes an iron gear wheel and an iron plate. So we're going to have to start this with an iron gear wheel, which means we need another assembly. And a bunch more power poles. Don't need these up there. Get them down here. Alright, and we're out again. Alright, so iron gear wheels. We'll take iron coming in. And I think I'm going to put iron gear wheels back out. So iron coming in, iron gear wheels out. Then this is going to be... you know what? I can't really do that. So I'm going to put iron gear wheels out on this side. And have this be iron all the way up to here. Alright. So then this will be transport belts. We'll take iron from here and gear wheels from here. And then this one will be this, electronic circuits. Take iron from here, gear wheels from here, and then I guess we're going to have to use long ones to put them out the other side. So let's get all this stuff. Let's start making things. Alright. Iron. Let's get a splitter. Yep, we're making ourselves a splitter. So the splitter is going to go here, and let us take some of this iron off this way, and iron is going to have to come in there. And we don't have enough to make more. Alright, so iron is going to come in here, down that way. So then we take it off for that, for that. I believe you need iron as well. Is that correct? Yes, you need iron plates as well. Alright, so iron plates go all the way down there. Let's get some of this juiced up a bit. Let's put them in this lane. That's a good lane. This lane that lets me run down it will also be a good one to put power when I need power down here. Alright, we got gear wheels coming in, and then gear wheels coming out. There we go. Then we need gear wheels going in there and in there. Alright, so we got gear wheels going in to those places as well. So we are making assembly machines, and we are making... we're almost there. We need to pull in we need to pull in some of these green circuits. Alright, so green circuits, just plug in right, let's move this. So green circuits we can plug in there. This, I'm going to move to there, the other way, there we go. Make some more belts. We need a lot of belts for factories. Alright, then green circuits we will bring in right there. Bring that around. Get this to line up. This is in the walking lane, or in between lane. So can I make more? Nope, I need a lot more iron for more of the undergrounds. Let's make 1, 2, 3 undergrounds. I think I only needed 3. That's okay though. Bring it down to there. Bring it... There. So 1, 2, 3, 4 has a gap. Oh, it has a gap of 2. That's why. Let's make some more of this. And that should be able to bring us our circuits. Alright, we have circuits coming in. Should be able to make this stuff. Now for this, I want it to come out this way. And this, I want it to come out this way. So you'll need some more power. And then a belt to hold it all. You'll need a belt to hold it all. And you're going to come back in to there. You're going to do the same. Here we go. Because then the final thing we need is the thing that makes the green circuits, which we don't have access to yet, because we haven't researched it yet. Look, see how much room we have here? So if we make a couple more, 2 more science packs, I bet we could... Go, get that there. This is almost done. But first science pack here. Boom. You can make this go a little bit faster. You know what? I'm going to move this to here. Because then we'll be able to put inserters going the other direction so that we'll be able to balance everything out. Maybe. See how this goes? We got another one right there. Like that, and like that. There we go. Now we got 5 going instead of just 3. And that'll take us much faster. Look, this is not as filled up as the others. And it would be real nice if it was a lot more filled up. Also, as far as weapons goes, we can make the submachine gun. So that would be a nice weapon upgrade. Not that we need a submachine gun right now, but when it comes time to having a weapon, I would rather have the submachine gun than the pistol. You know what? I'm just going to make all of the ammo that I have left. Submachine gun fires a lot faster. And you can't just fire willy-nilly. Oh, you see here, we've got a whole clump of something up here. You can't zoom in and see it. But you can't just go firing willy-nilly. You can only fire when there are actually some sort of monsters nearby. Oh, I'm going to go put the other radar down below by the power generation. That way, if anything happens down by power generation, we'll be able to see. There we go. I'm just going to put radar right here, and then pull a power pole. Go right up to it. Now we look at the map. We can see all of our power generation, all of our coal, everything that we have so far. Let's take a look at some other things on the map. Let's turn off logistics, turn off train stops, turn off player names. Let's turn on electric networks. You can see where all the electricity flows. Done turret coverage. We don't have any turrets. Now this one's a scary one. Pollution. That is the pollution that we're affecting. If a bit of this, it's not a lot, but if a little bit of this pollution gets up to these guys, it'll signal to them that we're here. They'll start sending troops down this way. So it's good to keep the pollution low, which is another reason why I wanted to choose this big green area, because trees and green areas soak up pollution really well. So that is very useful for us. And also why maybe we don't want to cut down as many trees as we could be cutting down. Oh, look. Science is almost done. It's going much faster now. But seeing where those this group here is, I think I want to set up a turret over here. Yep, that's done. And we're working on logistics science pack. So turret is going to take a whole bunch of iron. Of course it will. That's okay. We have enough to make 2. And I think, yep, we can even make walls if we have stone bricks. Which, we have stones, but no stone bricks yet. And can you guess how we make stone bricks? Yeah, if you think it's smelting stone, you're right. Let's gather up some... These big boulders have a lot of stone in them. They're really useful for when you're just starting the game, and you need a lot of stone right in the beginning. See if we can just zoom out far enough to see. Oh, look, we got a nice copper deposit here. Be a nice place to expand to get more copper. This is oil here. Oh, there's the biters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nests and small worms. It looks like only one. Oh, this isn't good. So I'm glad I got the machine gun, because I got too close and they noticed me. And I do not have any turrets to run and hide to. So my only hope is that I'm able to take them out before they catch up to me. Alright, looks like I took them out. But now, unfortunately, now they know I'm here. So that was maybe not the best plan. But I can set up a pair of turrets here. They don't have any ammo in them. So I'll just stick all of my ammo into them, and I can make more ammo by picking up some iron. But it's just nice to have these things well stocked. Let's make some more ammo. While that's going, we can turn this thing and turn it on to make our green science. Green science. So it needs one of these and one of these. This needs power. And this needs a belt feeding it, which means I need a little bit more iron. And I need my ammo making to be finished. But this is trying, so let's see. This is 8.7 seconds to make 1. This makes 2 gears a second. So it needs a lot of gears, but it makes 2 gears a second. Or it needs a lot of iron, it makes 2 gears a second. There we go. This takes 2.2 and it uses 1 gear. So we need 4 of these to eat up a whole gear manufacturing. And this takes 1, so 2 of these eats up a whole gear manufacturing. Let's get this in place. So for this, we need to run at the rate that we're making gears. We need 2 of these for 1 thing of gears. I think that's probably overkill. I think 1 thing of gears is good. That's about the speed we want to be making it. So 1 belt, making 1 a second, that's good. But we'll need more of these, because these take 2.2 seconds. So we have 1 gear a second coming at these, so we'll need 2 of these, I believe. Yeah. We'll need 2 of these. And that will make basically 1 per second of each of these. That should keep this supplied. This takes 8.7 seconds, so we would want 8 of those to keep up with 1 per second. Can we do 8 per second? Right now we're making 2 per second, so to make 8 per second, we basically need to take all of this and make 4 of them. Alright, sound complicated enough? Just wait until we try to get things out of all of this. But for right now, I want to move this here. Turn this back onto green. And merge these belts together. There we go. Now this is pulling both from the same side. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. So I can pull this. So I want to make... So let me explain what I want to make. I want to get a second set of this going right here. Alright. Which means I need another set of iron in, and another set of green circuits in, and another set of iron gears in. So far, not too hard. Alright. So far, that's doable. Now I just need to get them out of both of these. So I think I'm going to take this. I'm going to need 2 more of these long ones, which needs a lot more iron. Alright, 2 more long ones. 1 here, 1 here. Alright, that'll collect them there. And then this, go like that, and we'll have both on this. Perfect. So now we can come out like this. And I need 2 more assembling machines. This is another part of the game that really draws people in, is increasing efficiency. Alright, pull that out to there. Let's get it some power. Pull belts out to there. And load them up. Again, we need power. So these poles, they don't transmit less power, they just don't reach as far. That's the big thing with these. Alright. This in place. And I think what I want to do, you know what? No, I'm going to go the other way. Yep. And we're going to go this way. And then here we're going to do an underground. I need to swap sides of this. So there we go. That should get everything on this side. There we go. You can make green science, you can make green science, and that should let me research the next thing. So this will be much slower to make green science because it takes, you know, 8 seconds to make a green science. But there we go. At least we're making green science. So there's the first set that were made. So for 8.7 seconds, we really need 9 of these to make 1 a second. Because this takes 5.5. We've got 5. I wanted a 6th one. There we go. We're making some science. So to get all of this, we'd have to copy the whole thing over. Yeah, I'm going to copy all of this over. But in the copy, I'm getting rid of these. And sticking it there. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should get me all the red and green science I want. You know what? I'm going to make a new blueprint book. I'm going to stick all of these into... there we go. Should be able to stick these into the blueprint book. So here we go. This is just a basic filter setup. This is the green assembly setup, and this is the big old setup we had there. Now shift mouse wheel up, shift mouse wheel down to change. If I right click, it lets me edit it. And I think I want to remove these here. Yeah, that looks right. Remove those, check, and that should be fixed. So next time I want to use it, I should be able to use it. All right. So from all these, I should be able to make more green science making machines. That'll just take all of this copied over a little bit farther. Again, in the future, when I have robots to copy all these over, that'll make that really nice and easy. Yeah, we can just bring all this out like that, copy it all over. Yeah, we can just do that even. There we go. I'll get it all sorted on the right side, get this going, get some better automation going. Better automation means better of these systems. What does it take to make an assembly machine? So it takes iron gear wheels, electronic circuits, and iron plates. That is probably really useful to be making in mass. But right now I'm working on making science, which is kind of the whole set, because the end goal is... Nope, that's not even it. Let's see if I can find where our end goal is for the rocket silo. Let's see, so it goes past flammables. Yeah, that's just refined flammables even more. Let's just start with basic automation, science, battery, electronic accumulators. I think all of this is going to go into rockets. Fluid handling explosives, stronger explosives, refined flammables, lubricant, roboports, electric engines. I don't think electric engine is necessary. Let's see, personal battery, all of this stuff to make. Coal liquefaction, atomic bomb. What? Here we go. Rocket silo. So this is the rocket silo. Once you get rocket silo, you can research white science, which lets you send up a satellite which generates white science. But in order to get the rocket silo, we have to do all of this research. We have to get research into trains. Trains are fun. Trains go straight into purple science, which lead to rockets. Let's see. We're really close there. We're working on automation 2, which will lead into fluid handling, but we need to get engines first. And engines also lead to rails. Also let us research concrete, which is needed for that. So I think after all this is done, we need to get logistics 2. Let's add this to the list. Alright, so logistics 2, that's added to the list. Then railways will be ready. Yep, everything here is the next thing to be researched. That's not already on the list to be researched. So we'll be able to do all of this, and then once we get here, we can access that oil that we found over by those biters. That's going to be fun. We'll have to get to the oil, set up some turrets to help cover us, and then take out the rest of the biters. Oil processing will get us flammables, sulfur. This lets us get sulfuric acid, plastic to advanced electronics. Advanced electronics. So all of that, advanced electronics 2 brings us a speed module 2. So this gets us electronics to modules to speed module. All right, so we need speed module 3. Electric engine. But some other things. Oh, there we go. Robotics. So robotics can lead us to construction robots and logistics robots. And this is really where the game picks up. When you get some robots, everything really starts blowing up from there. So that, and of course getting to the rocket, that is winning the game. And once we do that, then we can expand because we'll have the 2 achievements we're working on. We'll have these 2 here. It's still going as this goes. So that'll get us these 2 achievements. This one will be a little bit harder. I'm going to have to be playing a lot to get good enough to finish these 2. This one we can get once we win. We have a bunch of combat robots that follow us around. Destroy trees by running into them with cars. Destroy trees with fire by hitting them with flamethrowers. Run into the spawners. Produce a whole bunch of power using solar panels. That's going to be a really fun one to get into once we get there. All right. Well, anyway, that is the basic plan for the future of this. As we continue expanding research, expanding production, all of that, continue expansion, further expansion. Look, we even want to automatically make these. So I might set up an area over here that automatically makes a couple things, but eventually that's not going to be enough, and we are going to want to make a mall. And the mall is basically where you say, all right, all the items that I use regularly, these electronic miners, science things, all of the material, or the assembling machines, belts, arms, power poles, everything. Anything that I need will be produced in a mall, and I can just go grab it. But that will be quite a ways down the line, probably once I have all 4 of these iron up and going, and I'm feeding all 4. That's when that'll expand, and I might even throw another line of iron up here. When I have all the iron going, when this is going fast enough that... What is... Oh, that's more stone, isn't it? Yep, that's more stone. Got oil down here, more copper down here. I need another iron pocket is what I need. Some more coal. But yeah, once I get 4 full things of circuits, 8 full things of iron, 3 of copper, that is when, in my mind, that is when we will be good to go on making a mall. So, thank you so much for joining me. I am glad you were able to join on this episode 3 of Factorio, and have a fantastic day.